Hello everyone. I hope everybody's doing good today. It was cloudy out this morning, then it got sunny out, and it's probably about 50. So all in all, it's been a pretty nice day so far. Today on our prayer request, let's remember Thrifting Grandma's granddaughter needs prayers. Christy's aunt is sick with cancer. Also, a family member has suffered a brain aneurysm. Jennifer has an unspoken request, and Jennifer's friend Shelley pray that her results to see if her cancer has spread will be good. And Tammy Slayton, that she's able to keep getting the help she needs to get better. Tumbleweed's daughter Sarah that her med change will help, and she goes back to her neurology doctor this month. And Leah is recovering from her infusion. And Christy's aunt had to go to the hospital for a blood infection, and I haven't got an update on that yet. But Christy, give me an update on that on Messenger when you get a chance. Heavenly Father, I want to pray for everybody on the prayer list today, Lord, that they'll all be healthy and well, and help each and every one out there that needs help, that they might have didn't want to say anything, or maybe they didn't want to say what was wrong with them. Help them too, Lord. In Lord's name I pray, amen. Okay, I was fiddling around with that thing. I need to put it on. Okay. Our Bible verses today are from John 13:31 through 35. When he was gone, Jesus said, "Now the Son of Man is glorified, and God is glorified in him. If God is glorified in him, God will glorify the Son in himself, and will glorify him at once. My children, I will be with you only a little longer. You will look for me, and just as I told the Jews, so I tell you now. Where I am going, you cannot come. A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." I heard I was getting some kind of notification thing going on. Sometimes it'll mess the audio up too if I keep getting a bunch of them. But hopefully I don't get a call. That really messes it up. Today our devotions are entitled Unexplainable Love. Our small congregation decided to surprise my son on his 6th birthday. The church members decorated his Sunday school classroom with balloons and set up a small table with a cake on it. When my son opened the door, everyone shouted, "Happy birthday!" Later on, as I was cutting the cake, my son came over and whispered in my ear, "Mom, why does everyone here love me?" I had the same question. These people had known us for only 6 months, but were treating us as longtime friends. Their love for my son reflected God's love for us. We can't understand why he loves us, but he does, and his love is freely given. We've done nothing to deserve his love, yet he lavishly loves us. Scripture tells us God is love. It's part of who he is. God has poured out his love on us so we can show the same love to others. Jesus told his disciples, "As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." The people in our small church community love us because God's love is in them. It shines through and identifies them as followers of Jesus. We can't comprehend God's love fully, but we can pour it out on others, being examples of his unexplainable love. Amen. Amen. And now it's time for Jokes of the Day. People say I know a lot about folk tales, but that's just a myth. What happened when a dog went to the flea circus? He stole the show. Hey, he's taking off with the circus. When I got the bill for the engine rebuild, I blew a gasket. I need a rebuild now. I like hurricane season. You can just put anything, I can just put anything I don't need anymore out on the balcony. It'll be in somebody else's yard a mile away. Theory of relativity explained. The relative length of a minute depends on which side of the bathroom door you are on. Oh, yeah, I agree. What brings a lion to the hospital? A CAT scan. I could see him. All right, get up on the bench there. Lay still. Hold your breath when the green light comes on. Or is it the red light? When the light comes on, you gotta stop breathing. And then you can start breathing again when a different light comes on. Had a bunch of those. Okay, when I was a kid, my parents used to forbid me to even go near the cupboard with all the cleaning bottles. I'm proud to say it still works until today. Oh, I think you're allowed to use them now. Darling, I have a headache. Do you have something against it? Not really. I don't mind you having a headache. What has been? You have something against it? Why would you ask that, though? Didn't seem to jive. Okay, him. When I see a stupid face, I have to laugh. Her. Doesn't that make shaving yourself kind of difficult? Oh. Now what you got to say? Joy's joke of the day. I thought somebody was wolf whistling at me when I went running, but it was just my lungs. Oh, oh, oh. And I'm almost at 5 months that I have not had a cigarette. Smoked them practically all my life. But this last time when I went in the hospital and I almost died, I made a promise to everyone and to God that I was going to quit, and I haven't had a puff off a cigarette since. I can tell I can breathe a lot better already, and for a long time I coughed up some awful looking stuff, that was obviously in my lungs, but I don't get winded as easy, I get tired easy still, but, there's a big difference already. And I still would like to have one. Don't get me wrong. I mean, certain times, especially after I eat or first thing in the morning with a cup of coffee, and you still want it, you just don't do it, And I think, well, I'd feel bad if I did it anyway, because I made a promise to everyone, and I like to keep my promises. Okay. Now it's time for Who Is This? Okay. And I tried to send out one of my little videos today. I was going to send it. It was like an Easter one. It had all 4 of us, Jackie, Logan, Joy, and me. And they don't even, that site doesn't even offer to send, that you can send it to YouTube, as far as I can tell, unless it was just that certain one. But I have a feeling that they've had to change a lot because of this new Article 13 thing, because they wouldn't let me load one the other day, and it wasn't anything I did. I mean, the site offered them as that they're okay, and they were up until the other day. Now some of them are okay, and most of them aren't, and you don't know which one's which. So they'll probably need to change their site, and it figures I'd pay for a whole year of it, and then they turn around and change everything, a couple weeks later. But that's the story of my life. Okay, where are we going here? Let me find, I should have had this already on here. well. Oh, it's at the top. No wonder. Okay. I've got the I also had one today. I didn't know that some kind of Google thing they sent me said they had a animation. Okay, that was... Yeah, okay, here we are. Okay, our man of the day, yes, from yesterday was Chris Farley. Funny guy, but a real tragic ending to his life. And then our woman, Marissa Hargitay, I guess is how you pronounce it, from Special Victims Unit. She's been on that show a long time. And then for tomorrow, y'all look at these and take a guess who you think it is in the comments. Okay, here we go. This looks a lot like him. He was on the 70s show, and after Charlie died on 2.5 Men, he was the main character on 2.5 Men, and they changed it. And then she was also on the 70s show, and I meant to get, well, she was on the 70s show also, and I was trying to think, I think I had some, here it is, let me see if I had some movies. She was in Bad Moms and Max Payne with Mark Wahlberg and Date Night with Tina Fey also. Okay, let me go back to where I was. I got stuff everywhere. Okay, so that's them. And like I said, take a guess who you think it is. And now it's tablet time. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. I don't know what that is. And I don't know what that is. I showed that yesterday. I remember that. Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to show something I don't know what it is. It looks like a video. We ended up eating out last night. We've been doing real good though. And I got the Sawsome bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's. And we had coupons. I got $2 off the combo. And then Joy and Logan got a grilled chicken sandwich, and it was buy one, get one free on those. So we came out pretty good price-wise. But mine was not, it was like it had been sitting around. It was cold. I mean, I don't expect it to be piping hot when they get home, but it was only like, I don't know, 10 minutes away or something like that. And, you know, I don't expect it to be steaming hot, but I expect it to be a little warm. And it was cold as kraut and dry, really dry. If it had been fresh and hot, heated up, it would have been very good, but it wasn't, so I was very disappointed. You shouldn't have to microwave your burger or something, you know, when you get home. And I thought they made them fresh anyway. So there's no way that thing would have been so dried out in 10 minutes, you know. If they just made it, it'd still be juicy. I'm just saying, I do get aggravated when we do, you know, don't have a whole lot of money and we can go out a couple times and then you turn around and get something that you're disappointed in, you know. And I asked for extra Sawsome sauce, I guess you'd call it. And I couldn't tell. I mean, it was just, you know, just a little, like a quarter round of it on there. So, very, very disappointed. And I like Wendy's. But I will say how I feel about things, you know. If I was there eating in the store, I would have walked right up to them and said, here, I don't want this, you know. Give me something else or make me one fresh. I would. I mean, I don't have any problem with that either. And I've got today's, I showed y'all the cube steak from Aldi, the Black Angus. And now this is another recipe. Mine, it's in the crock pot right now, and you brown the cube steak, and you put flour on it first, and then brown it. And you can either cut it up into bite-sized pieces or leave it like it is. Then I put it in the crock pot, and I have an onion soup mix, 2 brown gravy mixes, 3 cups of water, an onion soup mix, and a can of mushrooms, a small can of sliced mushrooms. And I heat that all up until it's starting to get thick. Then I put a little bit of no salt seasoning, maybe a tablespoon, and about the same of garlic powder. And then you make sure you put a little sauce on the bottom, because you don't want to put your cube steak directly on the bottom, because it can possibly burn it if you turn it on high. Make sure some of the sauce is on the bottom, then you put your cube steak in, then you pour all the rest over it. Cook it for 6 hours on low, and you won't need a knife, I promise. I mean, it'll just fall apart. And it's just, we're having mashed potatoes and either peas or French style green beans. Probably peas. But it's awesome. I mean, the smell's killing me right now. And then we'll have some of these that I got such a good deal on, the Hawaiian ones from Aldi for $1.49. That's crazy. Good deal. So anyway, this recipe, it looks like they use, it's different a little bit. Onion gravy mix instead, and cream of mushroom. But I like it the way I fixed it. I've been fixing that way for years. But I'll take a picture of it tonight. And wow, what? Oh, I guess I clicked on that. That's why it's so long there. But that's just it's a different recipe. I thought it was mine, but I've showed that recipe before. If any of y'all need it and you're with me on Messenger, just ask me and I'll send it to you. That's just a beautiful ocean scenery there. All right, here's some cartoons. I knew I'd put some on here somewhere. Something is itching my eye again. Or maybe it's because floaters make me think like something's in it. Okay. Oh, I already pressed. Here it is. It works like that geyser in Yellowstone Park. You just have to time it right. Oh, I'll bet. You better time it right. Oh, Lordy. How about, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Your deductible. Hey. I hate deductibles. Because I never have it. I have to come up with it from somewhere. I still owe my GI doctor for the last time I went to see him. Okay, enough with the parental advice. I've got an app for that now. And I think the last one didn't load on right. It didn't show on here right. 2 of them didn't. My Messenger was acting up earlier today. I don't know if y'all ever have that trouble. But it says message could not be sent. Some of you saw it if I send it to you. I didn't have any problem with Facebook, posting stuff, but for some reason on Messenger today, I don't know. Here's the little thing I made. I didn't actually make it. It was already on there, and it said something about look at your animations or something on Google, something or other. I don't even know how I got there. I was just pressing and messing around and hit it, and it went to it, and I thought, well, I'll check it out. And this one allowed me to send it to Facebook, but I don't know if it worked. I think it worked for some of them on Messenger, but here it is. Let's see if we can get it to play. It's called I Loved Herbal Doctor Enough. Is there no sound? I don't guess there is. It's just I really don't drink it that fast. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool, though. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, here's a... My butt hurts. What? Oh, man. Did y'all... I always ate the ears first. Come to think of it. Well, I mean, you don't want to do it upside down. You had to still be able to set up, you know. I think that might be it, since it didn't send some of them for some reason. You never know. Okay. I was trying to think if there was anything else I forgot. Oh yeah, I did take a picture. We got I guess I didn't do anything with it yet. We got soft taco supremes for lunch today. They weren't very much, so Taco Bell is pretty reasonable. You know, you can get plenty of food for. That's the soft taco supreme, both of them. Okay, I just haven't sent that out. I'll have to send that out on Facebook later. Trying to see what some of this was. See if I saw anything different. No, I believe I showed most of this. I don't know if I showed this. This is the night I fixed pizza that I didn't take a picture of it because we'd have it a few days earlier. But I also fixed some, it was like chicken fried rice, but it was like frozen in a steamable pouch thing. And this one had, I don't eat the pepperoncinis, the pepper rings. But it had pepper rings, bacon, and pepperoni, I believe. And yeah, it was good. Good together. Since we used to always have salad, with pizza, which I love. But since I'm not able to eat all those raw vegetables now, it's like I'm missing something, I want something else, but I want a salad. And that's why I eat a lot of cucumbers and avocados. I can eat them, but it's kind of like my salad, But I do miss a lot of stuff I'm not able to eat now because of this Crohn's disease. Okay, then. I think that's going to be it, y'all. And it's about to fall. We're going to be doing the Aldi haul pretty soon for like our canned stuff and just the, non-perishable stuff. And a little bit of probably frozen. So I'll show that haul when I get it. And I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Thanks for watching. Please press that like button and subscribe if you haven't. And press that notification bell so you get all my videos as they come out. Everybody have a great night. We're going to watch wrestling tonight. I've been watching wrestling probably since I was 8 years old. Never got out of the habit. Sometimes it's pretty fun. It's got funny stuff on it too sometimes. Anyway, y'all have a great night. And spend some time with your family. Try to eat meals together. That's so hard to do these days. Everybody's so busy all the time. But I appreciate y'all once again, and have a great evening, and God bless.